Michigan Wolverines taking on the #1 team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Wasting no time. He's going to go deep on the first play. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way. Can they catch him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
For the first play of the game, the defense comes up with a turnover. Good job of mixing up their coverages, showing one look, going to another. I think they confused the quarterback. He puts it right into coverage, and they're able to capitalize.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down and goal upcoming. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, he came close to putting this ball into the end zone, but he comes up short. Now we're looking at a third and goal. Boy, the defense is digging in. The offensive line trying to get a good push. I'm curious to see if they try to run the football again here on third and goal.
Position for the defense force a field goal attempt here. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
He's free around the 15. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much...
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 20. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Man, this guy can fly. He gets one crease in the defense, and... he is gone. This guy is as fast as there is in the game.
The Hurricanes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down. To stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Good misdirection play right here. A lot of coordinators around the country like to throw that play in there just to kind of keep the defense guessing.
The Hurricanes line it up with 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Second and long now at the 17. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. It is intercepted. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. He steps out short of the end zone at the 7. What a play.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Trying to run it. It's Johnson. He's swarmed by the defense. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Goes backwards, losing.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
Third and goal, will try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a stop by this defense here on 3rd down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
A field goal would make this a two-score game, but they elect to go for it on fourth down. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
The shotgun running play call. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out.
Miami 7, Michigan 0.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Snags the quick throw. Finds room at the 30. Huge play. They finally get him down, but he's all the way up to midfield. Now they can open up the playbook.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. They're going to run the option. Quarterback keeps the football. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Wolverines. Made the defense look slow that time.
What an extra dimension to this offense when you can pull a quarterback design run and not just pick up 5 or 6 yards, but a big gain and a touchdown. This guy is special.
Went after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the same runner's got it again. He shreds the tackle. That's a solid gain, moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Looking for some space. It's Johnson. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Canes.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now in the PAT. Can you believe it? He's missed the extra point.
That keeps the score. Miami 13, Michigan 7.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick this one.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, drops back. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Trying for a 4th down completion. Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
And the Canes looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Looking for some space. It's Johnson. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
Will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Miami.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Stewart. And the returner will be brought down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Hands off to the left. Runner with an impressive spin move there. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
It's an option look. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach who once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely...
And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Second and very long after the disastrous run on first down. Back in motion now. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. They pressure him and sack him, and he tackled inside the 10. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs. It also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
Oh, the ball on the ground. And the offense recovers the fumble. And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
And he's got it already past the first down marker. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, I understand what you're doing here. As a play caller, you want to take that chance. You want to keep the ball. You want to keep the drive alive. But this is the risk you take, and the defense comes up with a huge stop.
Quick throw over the middle. And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
It's the best possible starting field position. First and goal from the 1. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, the lead is 20. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And they recover the onside kick. Looks practicing that one. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. That's a design quarterback keeper. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. QB decides to keep it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, I love this option call, but the quarterback, I think he's just trying to make a play that wasn't there. Sometimes on this option play, you just got to eat it. It's just not there. The execution's not there. The defense plays it well. You got to tip your cap. Here, he tries to make a play that's not there, and the result is a loss of yardage.
And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Now, the offense being aggressive here, going for it on fourth down, but the defense was not having it at all. They come up with a big stop.
Powering through. A change of direction. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Now the running back's got it again. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down. We're going to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate,
The offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's a quick grab. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. So they bring him down. They tried to run for it on third and long. A cautious play call. Doesn't work. The ball near midfield. The offense going to go for it on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They finally stop him, but a big chunk play to wrap up the third period.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Miami 27, Michigan 7.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Hands off to the fullback. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Chris, you don't see it often, but how much do I love seeing that fullback get a touchdown. He blocks all the time. They rarely give him a chance to get his hands on the ball, and when he does, he's rewarded with 6 points.
And they tack on the extra point.
That makes the score, Miami 27, Michigan 14.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. After the first down loss, it's 2nd and long on the 22. Here the wideout goes in motion. As a design quarterback keeper. Running past the 35. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43.
Well, the defense got out muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They'll work the clock here with the running game. And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Johnson. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Running with purpose. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
A gain of 2 yards, now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He's past the marker and still going. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown for the U.
Chris, I'm kind of like this defense. I knew this quarterback could run the football. I didn't know he could take it that far down the field and let alone score.
The offense still out there. We're going for 2 here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Here's the option play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's a good call on the option, but the quarterback doesn't execute that well. I don't know if he was fooled by the way that defensive end slow played it or not, but the end deserves a lot of credit for coming up with a great tackle.
Incomplete, very lucky to avoid the interception there.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Head coach say, we'll try it again. They're 0 for 3 on previous 4th down attempts. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught, completion. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. The Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass is incomplete. We're down to just 4 seconds remaining.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is You wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Oh, what a move. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. What a special year and a moment these players will never forget. After all they put into this, they can now call themselves champions of the ACC. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they pursue now a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.